We're filming right here from Gunther's in downtown Santa Ana. I'm Richard Bernal. Welcome to Kilson Street with SUAVECITO Pomade. Today we have a band from Moore Park, California, Skin and Bones.
We can live in love, we can live in fear, whichever we choose, we're gonna be forever. 'Cause wanna fix the other, wanna fix the other, wanna fix the other, whether you like it or not. Try and fail, not try at all, but I'm gonna roll on in, all dead and scarred. 'Cause wanna fix the other, wanna fix the other, wanna fix the other, whether you like it or not. Part about moving on is you keep hearing the same old songs. They won't go away, no, no, they won't go away. Songs that get sung from the bottom of the heart won't go away, no, 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 it won't go away. We could spill our guts and I'll be open books, wear our hats on our sleeves like we were born to do all. 'Cause wanna fix the other, wanna fix the other, wanna fix the other, wanna fix the other, yeah, wanna fix the other, yeah, wanna fix the other, you wanna fix the other, whether you like it or not.
Great job, guys. Thanks. Skin and Bones, everybody. We'll be right back after a short break.
The African landscape is home to a plethora of docile and dangerous wildlife, but none more dangerous, however, than the African lion. The lion is the king of the jungle. The king is ferocious. ready to pounce at any moment's notice. For food, for survival, for the younglings. The lion will consume over 2 tons of meat throughout its lifetime. It will also consume 2 to 3 live human children a month. The African lion is also known to have sex multiple times a day, up to 40 times in one evening. From a small cub to a large king of the jungle, the lion is a human's most formidable enemy.
All right, right here with Skin and Bones. And like always, we start with names and ages.
I'm Taylor Borsuk, 21.
And I'm Peter Blackwelder, 25.
So how did you guys come together?
I used to be a solo musician, so I was like a little Bob Dylan kind of dude with the harmonica and stuff. And I was playing this house party, and it didn't make any sense that I was there. Like, I was following some hardcore bands.
Yeah.
So the cops showed up, and they just see this kid with a harmonica. They're like, what the? Because they got noise complaints. They're like, what the hell is this? How is he making a noise complaint? But basically, nobody was watching me because they were so like, they were all there to see hardcore bands. But his brother watched the whole set, or as long as I played until I was like, screw this, and I left. And then, his brother kept coming to my shows, invited me to a show he hosted. And one day he was like, my brother plays violin. You guys should get together. And next day I got a text from Peter. And then we jammed. We were like really tentative. Like, I don't know if what we should do about this. And then it was just such a good session that it became, Skin and Bones. And so we've been going ever since.
Had you played previously, like on your own with any other band, or?
Yeah, I played a lot in like jam bandy kind of stuff, jam band settings, and bluegrass country bands. And I used to work in a bluegrass store, so.
What's a bluegrass store?
Like, it was like a kind of like a folk music kind of, I don't know, just like roots.
Fiddly banjo.
Fiddly, like country music.
Okay.
And it was called the Blue Ridge Chicken Parlor. It's since closed. It was in Granada Hills, but
so I got stealing all the stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. I got a lot of experience just jamming with people and playing music, like playing like folk music, you know what I'm saying? So.
Well, let's talk about some of your influences. Like, you can go, all right, for guitars it would be easy, and then also, would you say, I asked you a bit earlier, is it fiddle or violin, or how does that go?
Yeah. I learned how to play violin in orchestra in middle school, so most of my training was classical up until probably like my junior or senior year, where that's when I started working in that store, and kind of was exposed to country music. And I always kind of had like I was always drawn to like blues and funk and like rock and all that kind of stuff. So I'm always like drawing heavily from like blues guitar and, all that kind of stuff. But in terms of like violinists, I love like, Papa John Creech. He's from Jefferson Airplane. And, there's all kinds of violinists that do
Boyd Tinsley?
Yeah, Boyd Tinsley. Yeah, he's one of my biggest. That's like the reason I started playing violin. Like when I first like was going to sign up for music, it was either between saxophone or violin. And the band was like, you have to play clarinet before you play saxophone. And I was like, oh, nope, I'm going to play violin, So it was kind of an easy decision. And it turned out to be that orchestra director. The orchestra director was Jesse Suggs, and he's one of the biggest influences on my life. So I was so happy that I chose that route. And Boyd Tinsley was the reason I kind of started playing the violin.
Is that the guy from
Dave Matthews? Yeah.
How do you go about choosing a guitar? I've seen like an Instagram pic where you had like maybe a Little Martin acoustic.
I have one of those.
And then now you have, what are you playing out of currently?
Right now I'm playing the Lore. That's the brand. It's great. It's awesome guitar. Basically, I went with that because it has like if you watch, the video, it has a pickup under the fretboard right underneath it. That's like the pickup that an electric guitar would have.
Yeah.
So it works well with like, you know, that bluesy amplified sound better than, you know, you could use other things, but I also really love the look of the guitar, that arch top, kind of like early 1900s look, and the feel as well. So
Where'd you pick that up at?
I got that in Ojai. I bought it from a guy in his garage. Yeah.
On these, the drums, did you guys come up with these? Are they something bought, made?
So the one we played today we just made it yesterday. My dad made it. He's a master. He's got that down. But that one's really fun. That was a great experience getting to play that today. But the one we used to use is
Suitcase?
The Suitcase. That was inspired by Shaky Graves, who's a wonderful, extremely phenomenal musician that has had a large influence on me. And I saw him, you know, doing the Suitcase thing when I was, I don't know, 3 years ago. And I was still playing alone. And I was like, that is so cool. You know, you got a guy standing up there, and he's a one-man band. So what happened was we wanted to start playing on the street, busking, you know, street performing in Venice Beach. So I was like, we need something, you know, we need to amplify ourselves a little bit more. So in came, you know, all right, let's make a Suitcase. Let's go out and make noise.
Would you amplify the guitar and the violin, or you just wanted more of a thump with the drum?
we ended up, we had this little amp that we'd put the vocals out of that kind of gave it this like really radio effect, and people really enjoy that. People would always come up on the beach, I love the way your vocal sounds, you know. And I mean, that was just by chance. And then we'd run his violin through an amp and my guitar through an amp. So everything was mic'd up except for the drum, until later we got better at street performing and better at carrying gear and stuff.
All right, give me 2 songs and the stories about them.
Any two?
Yeah.
All right. Well, while we're on the topic of Venice Beach, got a good story there. There's a song of ours called Ghetto by the Sea. And Ghetto by the Sea is Venice Beach. I mean, I think if you go down there, it's pretty apparent. And it's a fun place. You know, it's a wild, wacky world. It's like its own little island of just strangeness. And we got a lot of that. You know, we were there for like almost every day of the week for like 3 months. So, and then, you know, we kept going. So I think total time, I would say, you know. And we had this one instance though where we were playing all morning. We got there early in the morning. We went deep into like the Venice sweaty beach. And it was just like Saturday, like just hundreds of people. We got like fought off by t-shirt shop people. They like turned their music on, so we moved even deeper, and now we're in front of these apartments and we're doing our thing. It's pretty early, and everybody in the apartment loved it. They were coming out buying our record, and they were like, you guys are great, you know, so cool to have some music outside. And then these girls like woke up, or I don't know if they ever even went to sleep, but they was like 8 in the morning or 9 in the morning when we got there. They were already drinking. We could see them. And they start yelling out the window at us. They're like, you know, just saying all sorts of stuff like, go away. Essentially, you guys suck. Get out of here, kind of thing. But really, they were just trying to have, that's the way they were having fun. So we stay. We're like, whatever. We don't say anything back. 4 o'clock rolls around. We're still playing. I mean, we take breaks and stuff. But all of a sudden, this big-ass dude comes up to us, and he's like, you guys got to go. And we were like, all right. Well, actually, he went up to Peter. Yeah. I would have been like, why? What's happening? We felt like we were making a lot of money.
Yeah, he was just like, yeah, you know, you guys been, you know, these girls haven't slept all night, you know, you guys been keeping them up. And, you know, you guys got to go. Like, you guys are making too much noise. And I was just like, all right, man. Sounds good, you know. I wasn't like gonna put up a fight, you know.
Yeah.
We had all our stuff, and you know, at that time, like since we ventured kind of deep into Venice Beach, it was kind of like we were making a good amount of money, like for street performing, you know, because there's a lot of traffic. It was like, you know, so we were like, all right, man, whatever, dude, you know.
So we start packing up, and the guy next to us, who we had made friends with, goes to Venice Beach all the time. He probably lives there. I mean, you can never tell. And he told us, he goes, "You know who that was?" We were like, "No." It's like, that guy runs the Crips on the boardwalk. We were like, "Oh, okay. Well, it's probably a good thing we didn't, put up any kind of fight." So we start packing up, and we never said anything to anybody. We're just doing our thing, and then we're all ready to leave. They're still yelling at us. The girls have all of a sudden just so much fire and passion to hate us. And what did you say to the window? You were like, "Nothing but love."
Yeah, nothing but love, man. We love you guys.
They hated it. They got so mad. And the guy in the window, the leader of the Crips, the alleged leader of the Crips, he was like, "Am I allowed to curse?"
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, okay. Whole time here, I'm just trying not to curse. He just mouths at us, just like, "Don't fuck with me." We were like, "Oh shit." So we just started walking down the beach, and before we left, the guy next to us who told us who he was like, "He's got people all up and down the beach, so be careful." We were like, "Oh shit," because we've got guitars, violins, amps, money in our suit, in our backpack, and nothing happened.
Did you take 10%?
No, he didn't take anything. He was a nice guy. I think he was just, bitches can be crazy.
Were either of you wearing a red?
No.
Thankfully not.
No.
Thankfully not.
And but my drum was red.
Maybe.
So maybe.
Yeah, just
But
set
it was
them
red
off.
and blue. And it was red with a blue handkerchief.
There you go.
Just gave them an
It
internal
was like
conflict.
it had a Crip handkerchief on it.
So I went home, wrote a song about it that we didn't play in this session, but maybe we'll do another one down the road with you guys, and
Cool.
we'll get to cover that one.
So you guys are recording on Mondays now, right?
Yeah.
So how's the recording going? Is it for a new album that you guys are thinking of bringing out sooner or later?
Yeah.
What's the deal on that?
We want to have something to represent ourselves with. I mean, we have that demo that we've been using now, but we want to cut something better. So we're in there right now every Monday. It's going really, really, really well. We're getting good results, having a lot of fun too, which is, that's new, having fun recording, because recording can be like an arduous kind of task,
Yeah, and
like brushing your teeth at night or flossing,
How we recorded that first album was we basically did it live.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, is this going live or is this?
nah,
It's like a
we're,
mixture.
we're tracking it live, and at this point, and kind of laying a foundation of
Right.
of all the tracks.
Because recording costs money, so we're speeding up that process.
Yeah. What do you guys feel more comfortable with though? Recording it all at once, or you guys just seeing how it goes?
Well, we were trying to home record at first, but it was taking too long with the tracking. But it was sounding really good. So
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. The
I
quality.
think in terms of comfort, either, both feel great. But monetary, and we want to have something we want to put something out by January.
Yeah.
Would
And
be nice.
I think at the end of the day, it was like the way we recorded our first, demo or album. It was we don't always want to record that way, It's like you kind of want to experience all aspects
Yeah,
of
try
recording.
some other stuff.
You want to like be in the studio, hear stuff. If you hear stuff, lay it down and
Right.
Yeah.
have that creative process during recording that you really can have live. So it's kind of, you want to mix. I think the best way would be to mix both of them together and
Yeah.
have like a nice
Like a
energy.
hybrid.
Exactly.
Like a Liger.
All right. For where would somebody go to contact you if they wanted you guys to play? And do you guys have any other shows? You guys are playing the Escondite on December 5th, 12th, and the 19th.
Yeah, we have a Friday night residency there in December.
Where would somebody go to contact you guys for any other dates? And
We have a website up at skinandbones.org, because we're an organization. You can donate to our cause. You can contact us through there, or our email, is always a good way. It's music.skinandbones@gmail.com. That's the best. That's a good way too. I think you can find that on the website. So either way.
right on. You guys have a really good bluesy feel, nice, soulful sound. Don't let any opportunities that you find out there let you change that type of thing. Like the Black Keys were great in the beginning, and now it's a bit popular. You know, they could have stayed that. Change is good, I guess, but soul will always travel like, good musically.
Yeah, change is inevitable, you know?
Yeah.
Like, maybe they got bored. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're sick.
Maybe they got broke.
Maybe they got broke and sick of living in a van. But, I mean, I love this music. Yeah. So.
And the Black Keys, you know, I think there's something to be said about incorporating soul into pop music that isn't really there right now in the music industry. So
they are opening up like a new pathway.
And John Mayer's
they're bringing some good
it.
music to the ears of like mass, you know, listeners. But we love playing the blues. So
exactly, we love playing for soul. A while. And dude, it's at the end of the day, you know, our dream is to support ourselves through music. So
cool. From all of us here at Kilson Street with Suavecito Pomade, we'd like to thank Skin and Bones. So thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having us.
The ocean is full of beautiful and dangerous wildlife. The most dangerous on the coast of Washington State in the United States. The American sea lion, known for its fast speed, incredible wit, and dangerous appetite. The sea lion, much like the African lion, can consume over 2 grown children in its lifetime. That's why the sea lion today is one of the most dangerous mammals on the planet.
Now Skin and Bones with their second song entitled Ain't No Water.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I don't know what it is, and I'm not sure what I did, but I got a lot, yes, I got a lot to give. But the bottom of the bottle made me tremble and twitch, and I know there ain't no water that can clean my soul. Yeah, I know there ain't no water that can clean my soul. I said 2 words to you, well, you got all left the room. And that's what I tend to do, is get under your skin till I rip right in and break through. And I know there ain't no water that can clean my soul. I know there ain't no water that can clean my soul. I felt the price from the fire below. I wanted sunshine, but I couldn't get on. So I begged, please, don't do it to me. I've been need as cold as can be. And I said there ain't no water that could clean my soul. I know there ain't no water that could clean my soul. Well, I sing songs time to time. I'm not sure now they're coming around. me and my friends that don't know me now. Well, I changed my name and see my face. Mama said, boy, a shame. Swear star classic race. Well, the good Lord played me, done stole my baby. Fed him rock and roll and whiskey. Now he's gone everything but crazy. And I don't know what it is, I'm not sure what I did, but I got a lot, oh yes, a lot to give. Oh, the battle made me tremble and twitch. I got outdoor to shake like an innocent kid. Well, no, the devil won't keep me, Lord, it won't make me. 'Cause I don't know where I belong, but I think you are here. And I know there ain't no water that can clean my soul. I know there ain't no water that can clean my soul.